Okay, so we're taking an all-day trip from Chiang Rai to the Golden Triangle, and we have enlisted a company that we know is good because they have their own water brand, and once you have your own water brand, you're pretty much well established.
You made it.
Another Fortune 500 company in the making, Buffalo Tours. How can you go wrong? So we're going to take a full day tour. We're leaving at what time? 8:30.
Yes.
And we should be back in time for dinner. And come along for the ride. We'll see what happens. So we made it to the Golden Triangle.
Right.
We are in the middle of 3 different countries. We're actually currently in Thailand, but we are about a few hundred yards away from Laos and a few hundred yards away from Myanmar or Burma, depending on what you want to call it. So that little sign there is basically showing where we are out there, and the one right across is Myanmar, and the one over on that side is Laos, but it's actually currently owned by the Chinese, all the section that we see, because they're developing it, because the Lao people don't have any money. And we also found out that that island, all the way in the distance, which you can barely see, is where a lot of criminals have buried dead people. And we also found out it's very easy to have criminals escape from Thailand over to Myanmar, because it's only about, I don't know, 100 feet across that water, and there's nobody really checking. And we also noticed Dan put on his sunglasses and looked like he might make a run for it.
Right.
But he's debating whether he should run from the police or run towards the restaurant for lunch. So that's kind of the debate we're having right now. It's a little tricky. Which way are you leaning towards right now?
Leaning towards lunch.
You're leaning towards lunch.
Yeah.
So maybe lunch first for energy and then escape from the police.
Escape on an empty stomach.
Yeah, you don't want to escape on an empty stomach because you don't know what the food's like in Myanmar. Might not be quite as good as Pad Thai.
Exactly.
I don't know if there's any Pad Burma.
Right.
Pad Burma or Pad Myanmar might not be quite so good.
Not as famous yet.
How about Pad Lao? Have you heard anything about Pad
No,
Lao?
I haven't.
No, also?
Nope.
So you might want to bring a little extra food along for the ride. Yeah, so I guess what we found is that it kind of looks like a triangle, but not exactly, and there is a little bit of gold, but not too much.
Right. It was really invented, I think, the last 20 years or so to help market the tourism in the area, but it
worked.
Cool
It got us here.
Yeah, we're here. True.
And we're spending our gold on trinkets.
Yes.
And food.
Exactly.
And lunch soon.
Golden tea.
Gold, yes, that is very golden.
So at least they're trying. Maybe it's green tea, but I'm calling it golden just for the effect.
Yeah, I think it works.
Yeah.
I think I'm glad you bought it.
I am too.
Just for this vlog.
Right. I'm dedicated, whatever it takes.
So that's what we got. That's what we got in the Golden Triangle. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to go off to, I don't know where we're going to go off to. We didn't really plan too well as to what this tour included. We just know it's somewhere up here in northern Thailand.
Right. I think it's a boat ride or lunch or something.
Yeah, one or the other or both. And we'll be just as surprised as you are when we find out in a couple minutes what the heck the next thing is.
Correct. Yes.
We will see you in a few. So what's happening is we're leaving the country, but not legally leaving the country.
Right.
And we're not getting our passport stamped because they're actually keeping our passport. So even though we have a single entry visa passport situation here in Thailand, we're not actually leaving, so we're not actually re-entering. So what you see in the vlog, you don't really see because we're going to Laos, but we're not really going. Is that the best way we can figure it out?
Exactly. We're going, but we're not really going.
Yeah. So what you're seeing is real, but not legally real.
So don't really come with us.
Yeah, don't really come with us, don't really watch, and we're not really leaving. So come to see what we're not really going to do next. Okay, so we're about to leave Thailand to go to Laos, and the way that they do it here, because they're going to keep our passports, is they give us a piece of paper that says that we have arrived back in Thailand before we have actually left Thailand. It's kind of a Back to the Future kind of a thing. We've arrived before we've left.
Yes.
So hopefully that'll actually work out and we don't get stuck in Laos. So if you see any signs of distress from Laos or a blog from Laos for help, if you can please help us out, we'd appreciate that. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep our fingers crossed. What do you think? Feeling optimistic?
So I think they'll let us back in.
Do you like the paper of the we can get back in before we left kind of paper?
Yeah, it's kind of neat. Back to the Future. Time machine.
Time machine. All right, we'll see what happens. so we just got off our boat. We are now in Laos for the first time. We got about an hour here. They're going to show us some stuff. I'm not sure what we're going to see. Do you know what we're going to see?
Mainly shopping, I think.
Some kind of shopping market of some sort. We're going to be going in to this area. Has a whole bunch of shops, and I think this might just be some sort of a shopping expedition as opposed to seeing a country. But anyways, we're going to go in and see what the guy's going to show us.
Yes.
And what?
Is this thing live or dead?
Dead.
Almost dead.
Looks like almost dead. It's still moving, right? So, the things is
That's some kind of turtle?
yes, it's turtles. And so you just imagine this shop have, and they have it in their home. And imagine how many population in China that they do the same thing like that.
And this is all different stuff, right? Some snakes, some
because
turtles.
Because they do believe that this all stuff that they put inside, it will help them and will drink and has more energy, like the kind of Viagra. The things that they put inside this one for women is just herbs and ginseng.
So that's just roots, okay.
Yeah, just root.
And this is all whiskey, you said?
Yeah, it's a whiskey.
So they think whiskey with stuff in it is better for them than just regular whiskey?
Yes.
Ugh, what's that?
It's a gecko.
That's a small gecko.
Oh, wow. Geico.
How you imagine that the people can drink whiskey with this kind of animal?
This is the guy that did not
They
make a
will
good television
awake.
commercial.
He will awake like a cobra.
Oh my God.
That he
Cobra.
thought.
Okay.
That is not kidding because it's
Wow.
the whole branches of the cobra.
Now, when you said we were coming for lunch soon, this is not the lunch, correct?
This is not for lunch.
Oh, good.
This is for appetizer.
Oh, the appetizer for the lunch. This is not the real lunch.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
That's good because they thought that when you drink the whiskey, it will make you more tasty.
You said you would eat anything. Would you eat anything now?
I think it's the unappetizer.
The
So
unappetizer.
help me lose weight.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
So Dan is going to stay in Laos for a couple of months
Yeah, pick me up in
and pick him
July.
up in about 50 pounds later.
Right. That's it.
This one is a highlight.
It's the highlight.
I will let you guess what is that.
That looks like some kind of sex organ of some weird animal.
Eyeballs? Are those his?
Get rid of the eye.
Okay.
That is from an alligator.
No,
It's definitely the alpha.
this one is a.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay, you have
Tell
no
us.
idea. This one is a tiger penis.
I was
A
gonna say
real
that.
tiger.
Yeah, real tiger penis. And you see, it's not just only one. It has many inside here. It's like couple.
Wait, this is a whole jar full of tiger penises.
You can guess it's from the ball. And imagine that they kill tiger. The part of the body is like section and sending to the part that they want. Like they kill tiger for skin, for tiger penis, for tiger head.
For just a few parts of the tiger that they
Right.
want. Do they have tigers natively in Laos or they bring them from other places?
In Laos,
They have them in Laos.
yeah, and also in Burma.
Okay. And can you buy these or this is just showing for
You
tourists?
have to order from the special press that you know.
No,
It's
but I'm
like-
saying this store here, could you
Oh,
buy
no.
one if you want? No, this is more for show for tourists.
You cannot buy here.
You cannot buy here. You have to find
Because
another
it's just
place.
for the whiskey that is soaked here. So this is the time that you can smell how strong of the whiskey.
So can you buy this whiskey if you wanted this
Yes, you
whiskey?
can.
Oh, you can buy the whiskey.
Because it's already packed it in the bottle.
Okay, so you can buy the whiskey that's been soaking in a variety of tiger penises,
Yeah.
but you just can't buy the tiger penis itself.
You have to go to tigerpenis.com.
And the website will appear on the screen.
Yes,
Is that what you're saying?
underneath, the link should be below.
Right about here.
Right.
Tigerpenis.com.
Right, tigerpenis.com. Soon to be on Amazon.
Soon to be on Amazon, but not yet.
Yes.
My God, Amazon said everything?
Any other websites that we need to promote?
Uh-huh.
No, that's it. How about deadgecko.com? Okay, so we are here in Laos. We are going to do some shopping after our little demonstration that we have from our tour guide.
Yes.
And we are a little disappointed. We have found out that they sell opium pipes, but they do not sell opium inside. And so we're going to wander around, see if we can get some of the opium inside pipes, because, you know, a pipe without opium is just really not a pipe.
Right, it's not.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, why go to another country if you can't get free opium inside your pipe? So.
True, and opium without a pipe is just not opium.
Yeah, so we're really looking for the combo thing, you know, kind of like at McDonald's, how you get fries with that. So we're looking for opium with our pipe. So.
Yes.
And off we go.
Off we go.
All right.
Well, it's time to get back on the boat.
Yeah, we did the shopping thing, but honestly, there wasn't much there. Whoa. There wasn't much there except for the usual knickknacks and things like that. So we didn't really buy anything except for ice cream, ironically, because we haven't eaten lunch yet and we're a little bit hungry. But other than that, we're going to go back in this very big luxury yacht, and this man is going to make sure we don't die. So we like him very much. He is our favorite person right now. And this is our favorite tour guide. She's going to hopefully get us back into Thailand, which we never legally left. So help us break back into the country without our passports. Think we can get back without our passports?
I think so.
All right, first time ever getting into a country without a passport?
I believe so.
Yeah, all right.
We might have to swim it.
Swim
for it.
It's only about a quarter mile, so worst comes to worst, we can sneak in that way.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Okay, we are now arriving back to Thailand, even though legally we never left. So we'll see how this works. Hopefully we can get back in, no problem. There is the giant gold Buddha up there, looking all kinds of interesting and nice and shiny. But yeah, let's see how this we don't have a visa, we don't have a passport entry into a country thing works. Okay.
He says something like,
What are your plans in Thailand?
Here.
Can I open this up? All right, we are passport bag number 22. We're getting our passports back. Let me try to see if I can open this thing up. And
very good.
I recently got laundry back with somebody else's laundry, so let's hope we don't get somebody else's passport. And that looks like yours.
Mr. Wong, okay.
And
it's mine.
That's me. All right, so we successfully got our passports back.
Right, mine says David Wong, but
and we are back without ever actually leaving.
It's okay, I don't mind.
Pretty cool. It's like a science fiction thing.
Right.
So on to the next thing, which yeah, they didn't check his criminal history, so we got off the hook.
Hoping for a cavity search, but didn't happen.
Yeah, but they weren't cute, so he changed his mind.
Right.
All right, we're gonna go off to the next thing, which may be lunch. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out.
Well, we had a great lunch, typical Thai food, and it was delicious. And then I also had a pineapple shake. Excellent pineapple, best pineapple shake I've ever had. If you're wondering what that is, it's just pineapple frap, basically. They call it a shake, and yeah, now back to the hotel. So stay tuned for our next adventure.
Except for the ancient city that we're going to before the hotel.
Ancient city on the way back. Is that with the long neck ladies?
No, we're not going to the long neck ladies.
Okay, not going to the long neck ladies, but an ancient city nonetheless. Stay tuned.
With regular neck ladies.
With regular neck ladies.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so here we are, part of the ancient city. The original foundation is from the 15th century, but more recently they actually built this up to better replicate what it was 500 or 600 years ago. That Buddha and the thing behind the Buddha is a little bit new. And unfortunately for Dan, there are no long neck women here. He's a little upset. We do have one woman. She appears to have a regular neck, the best we can tell. She does have long arms though, which makes up for her short neck. So this is one of the bigger ruins in the area here. And we saw some smaller ones before. And this is the granddaddy of the ruins with some actual Buddhist monks inside here, which you can go visit and talk to.
If you go to the temple, you make a wish, and then you go to the
The Thai equivalent of a hayride, I guess. Oh, they're picking up the leaves? They're picking up the leaves.
Very small.
And Dan has volunteered to help.
They're the smallest leaves I've ever seen.
Yeah, Dan actually broke some laws in the temple, and he's been sentenced to 1 hour of picking up leaves, and this is the pile he's come up with in an hour. So pretty impressive, Dan.
Thanks. They're a little bit bigger than I expected. About 5 pounds each.
But
what
you
kind
feel
of tree is that?
Teak.
Tea tree?
Teak tree.
teak tree.
Oh, teak. That's right, teak wood. We use that in the States.
We
Teak
do.
for something. It's very expensive wood, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you feel like you've compensated for all the bad things that you've done that was punishing you to pick up all these leaves?
Yes. The community service is
Yes.
paid, yeah.
So you're now allowed to leave the Chiang Rai area, and the police won't come after you?
Right. Now they took off the ankle bracelet.
Yeah, well,
It's
yes,
not there anymore.
well, yeah, there you go. It
So
was
I
there.
can-
It was there at lunchtime. You guys couldn't see it, but
Right.
he certainly. That's why we didn't show him from the waist down at lunchtime.
Yes. I can't say what I did, but
We'll leave it at that. He's off the hook now.
yeah, it's a family show.
Yeah. Outside, so you can see the intricate detail and level of craftsmanship that has taken 17 or 18 years to build, and they're still working on it. There's actually 40 people, in addition to the artist himself, who are working on it right now. They're in the back somewheres.